Enoch had no church to preach, and so he preached in the open air. He said, Jesus is a-coming, so you folks had better beware. One day he was walking with the Savior when the day was getting old. God moved him to a corner, to a street that is paved with gold. He was an old-fashioned street preacher with the Bible held up in hand. He was an old-fashioned street preacher with the goods to take a stand. He was an old-fashioned street preacher, like a trumpet he'd cry aloud. God needs old-fashioned street preachers to stir up the devil's crowd. Then there was John the Baptist, who preached out in the park. He preached hard and mean. He made a scene from morning till dark. None greater born of woman, about him Jesus said. Then the king came out to hear him shout, and John soon lost his head. He was an old-fashioned street preacher with the Bible held up in hand. He was an old-fashioned street preacher with the courage to take a stand. He was an old-fashioned street preacher, like a trumpet he'd cry aloud. God needs old-fashioned street preachers to stir up the devil's crowd. I don't have time to tell you of Jonah and the prophets of old, how Jesus taught his preacher boys not to be shy but bold. There are times Paul got arrested and sometimes rocked to sleep, but a sure God-called preacher is not afraid to preach in the street. He was an old-fashioned street preacher with the Bible held up in hand. He was an old-fashioned street preacher with the courage to take a stand. He was an old-fashioned street preacher, like a trumpet he'd cry aloud. God needs old-fashioned street preachers to stir up the devil's crowd. God needs old-fashioned street preachers to stir up the devil's